We want to express cos theta minus root 3 sine theta in the form r cos theta plus beta. R needs to be a positive constant, and beta is an angle between 0 and pi by 2 radians. So let's start by looking at r cos theta plus beta. We know an expansion for cos theta plus beta. So we've got r cos theta cos beta minus sine theta sine beta. And expanding, that gives me r cos beta cos theta. Take away r sine beta sine theta. Now we can compare with this, and that gives us that r cos beta is equal to the coefficient of cos theta here, which is 1, and r sine beta, looking at this one, would be equal to root 3. That tells me that r is the square root of 1 squared plus root 3 squared, which is the square root of 1 plus 3, so that's root 4. So r is equal to 2. And then if we call this 1 and 2, if we do 2 divided by 1, that gives me r sine beta over r cos beta is equal to root 3 on 1. So tan beta is equal to root 3, giving us that beta is pi by 3 radians. So our answer is 2 cos theta plus pi by 3. We now want to determine the value of tan alpha. Alpha is between 270 degrees and 360 degrees. In other words, it's in the fourth quadrant, given that alpha satisfies the equation given here. So we have 2 cot squared alpha plus 7 cosec squared alpha is equal to 2 minus 9 cosec alpha. Now we have an identity that says that 1 plus cot squared alpha is equal to cosec squared alpha. So I've got 2 cosec squared alpha take 1 plus 7 cosec squared alpha is equal to 2 take away 9 cosec alpha. So 2 cosec squared alpha take away 2 plus 7 cosec squared alpha is equal to 2 take away 9 cosec alpha. And combining that gives me 9 cosec squared alpha plus 9 cosec alpha. So we're bringing this over to the other side. Take away 4 is equal to 0. We can factorize that as 3 cosec alpha plus 4 and 3 cosec alpha take 1 is equal to 0. This gives me cosec alpha is negative 4/3, which means that sine alpha would be negative 3/4. This one gives me that cosec alpha is equal to 1/3, which means that sine alpha would be equal to 3. And of course, that's not possible because the maximum value of sine alpha is 1. Now, given this, we could draw a triangle. And if we call this one alpha, this side is the opposite, which is 3. The hypotenuse would be 4. 16 take away 9 is 7. So this side is root 7. Now we're in the fourth quadrant. So we're in this quadrant here where tangent is negative. So opposite over adjacent, so it will be negative 3 over root 7. and then multiply top and bottom by root 7 to give negative 3 root 7 on 7